equally sad and irresponsible is the comment by Alhaji Atiku, which suggests that the killings in Benue State were occasioned by lack of inclusion and integration of people into communities where they live, work, pay taxes, and raise their children. Atiku veiled justification of the massacre in Kum and indeed other parts of Benue is coming barely a week after he openly declared his hatred for Governor Otom for standing firm to ensure that the people are not wiped out and their land annexed by invaders. Alhaji Atiku's loud silence over the massive killings of unarmed and innocent Benue people because they refused to surrender their land to cattle grazing was suspect. And now that he has come out to express how bad he feels that Governor Otom has been resilient in ensuring that his Otom's people are not wiped out on the face of the earth by his kinsmen, finally confirmed that the man who is privileged to be the holder of the title of Zegemulo Thief is not really the shadow under which the Thief people can seek refuge. That careless and callous comment coming from an individual who is parading himself as a unifier clearly shows where he stands on the incessant invasion of Benue communities and massacre of the people and the destruction of their properties by well-armed Fulani militiamen. We see that evil statement which came from the abundance of Atiku's heart as a justification of the massacre in Benue State and a mockery of those who died in those attacks, as well as a declaration of support for the marauding Fulani terrorists that carried those heinous activities. The Benue Youth Forum therefore calls on Alhaji Atiku to exhibit his acclaimed love for the Thief people by condemning the act carried out by the Fulani militia, if indeed he is sincere to himself. BYF also wants the Thief Traditional Council to monitor Alhaji Atiku's future utterances and outings concerning and relating to the happenings, especially tragedies in Thief land, and consider a review of the title of Zegemulo Thief if he does not amend his ways and live up to expectation. Why we call on Atiku to moderate his desperation for power and avoid careless utterances just to attract sympathy, even at the expense of the sanctity of human lives, we demand an immediate and well-published apology from the PDP presidential candidate for the assault on the entire Benue community. The forum also wants the PDP presidential standard bearer, who presents himself as a unifier, to come out clear on his plans and strategy to tackle the incessant killings of the people of Benue, if elected, or forget the votes of Benue people in next year's elections. We also demand nothing short of a genuine and sincere commitment from Alhaji Atiku Abubakar that he will turn a new leaf and show that he is not in any way disposed to condoning the madness being perpetrated by terrorists and bandits, especially in Benue State, if he becomes the president. The BYF therefore commends Governor Otom for the good work he is doing to protect the people and encourage him not to be deterred by the antics of those who do not wish Benue well. We assure the governor and the people of our unflinching support to all efforts and initiatives such as the open grazing prohibition and ranches establishment law and the creation of Benue State Community Volunteer Guards aimed at curbing the senseless killings of Benue people in their communities.